it's Mandy from Mandy Jean Chic, and I have another DIY project. I love DIY fashion. I know I've said this before, but I love to make some of my own pieces because they're personalized, and then I can, if someone likes them, I can say, oh yeah, you know, I made that. But I have a couple playlists on my channel. The first one is called DIY Fashion, and the other one is called Mandy Jean Chic DIY Fashion. And on the DIY Fashion channel are videos that I have watched by other YouTubers, and if I like their project, I add that to my DIY Fashion playlist. So that way I can share their talent with other people. The Mandy Jean Chic DIY playlist, the Mandy Jean Chic DIY Fashion playlist are my projects. And this is probably my most recent one, is this bracelet. I made this bracelet using a cuff that I got at Hobby Lobby. This was, I think, $2.99, and then they had them 50% off. The trim is from a big spool of trim that I also got at Hobby Lobby for $3.99, but it was 50% off. And the little rhinestone piece you can get in the trim section of Hobby Lobby. This was a remnant that was in like one of those bags where they put all the remnants together and then they sell it for like $5. This I think is $7.99 or $9.99 a yard. But again, you can get it 40% off with your coupon. So that is the end result. Let me show you. It's just a cuff. And super cute, right? I filmed an actual tutorial on how to make this cuff. So if you would like to find out how I made it, please watch the tutorial. And if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I will answer them as best as I can. The only disclaimer I'm going to say, again, like I say in the video, is when you're hot gluing this on, the bracelet does get warm. So be very careful. But other than that, this bracelet took me maybe 10 minutes to make. And honestly, it was less than $5. So enjoy. Okay, basically everything you need for this to make this cuff is right here. You need a glue gun and some glue, rhinestones, a piece of trim, and a cuff bracelet. Now I got everything at Hobby Lobby. Actually, the first thing you want to do is you want to measure your cuff, and my cuff is stretched out to 6 inches. Yep, so it's 6 inches, which what I like to do when I'm measuring these is double fold the tape like this, because then you get an accurate measurement. So the first thing I'll do is measure my trim to 7 inches, so I have leeway on both sides to cut. The easiest way, honestly, to measure when you're measuring trim is to use a solid straight edge ruler. So what you want to do is start, like I said, you want to do 7. Okay. You want to make your cut. I'm using my paper scissors, so they're like super dull. So that's 7 inches. And just make sure that and then just make sure that it is enough to go over, and it is. You also want to measure your rhinestone piece. Now you don't have to use rhinestones. You can use like faux pearls, you can use beads, you can use other trim. I mean, the possibilities with this are honestly endless. I am going to cut my rhinestones though to 6 inches because I want to have, this stuff isn't cheap. This is actually just a trim piece that I had left over from a project. And normally at Hobby Lobby, these rhinestone trim pieces I think are like between $9.99 and $12.99 a yard. So what you want to do now is lay this out. I'm putting I'm putting clothespins on the ends just to make it a little bit easier. And then it also helps to keep it straight. So, and then right in between those two clothespins is 6 inches. So you want to go ahead and run your bead of glue. What you want to do, kind of a light bead of glue. Because I know this stuff dries clear, but you don't really want to see a bunch of glue. And lay your rhinestones down. Just get them down, and then you can fuss with them later. Because this glue, for me, dries super duper 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 quick. And it doesn't really have to be like perfect either, because you know this is going to be on your bracelet. It's going to move a little bit and shift, so a little bit more. Now let that sit for a minute just to really bond. You know, press it in. Make sure it's holding. If you have any loose places, like right there, I have a loose place, go ahead and just put a teensy beensy bit more. So there's nothing worse than when you make something and you really like it and then it falls apart. So, and then the next thing you want to do is if you can see any places where you have glue, go ahead and pick it out now when you can really see it. So what you want to do is you want to work in sections to get this on. So start at one end, because as soon as the glue hits the metal, since the metal's cold, it will start drying faster. So you want to literally get started ASAP. And then as soon as you get that glue down, press your trim. Continue on. Oh, I hate this glue gun. Laying your glue down. I would say work in like maybe 1-inch sections. And lay your trim down. Push. You just kind of want to give it a little minute to really, or give it a minute to really tack to the metal. Keep going. I think maybe it's my glue. Maybe I'm using low temp glue. I don't know. Hot. Okay, then just keep pressing it down until you get to the end. You know, just another warning, this piece of the bracelet will get hot because you're putting hot glue on it. So that's why, like, I keep rotating it so I'm not burning my fingers off. But I mean, if you use hot glue frequently in your craft projects, you probably no longer have fingerprints like I do. Sometimes it helps to do like this to really push it down, because then you're not touching it with your fingers. Now with the edges around here, with the edges around here that are kind of messy, I just trim them. Okay, and there is a cute ruffle cuff bracelet. That is still hot. If you enjoyed my DIY bracelet, please give this video a like, and if you have filmed any DIY fashion videos, please leave me a video response, or if it's on your blog, leave me your blog link, and I would love to check them out. I love to check out DIY fashion projects, so please leave me your links. But as always, if you enjoyed my, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!